First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
This is Fox 12 Now. Thanks for joining us there. I just wanted to pull that up here as we were getting started, just showing downtown. I do know that there are some warnings about air advisories, so you want to go to kptv.com to take a look at all of those and what's going on there. Again, this is Fox 12 Now. We are live here every weekday starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, going throughout the afternoon, covering a wide range of topics on this show, including sometimes speaking to celebrities or filmmakers, which is the case today. So Borderlands is one of the highest selling video games of all time. It's consistently ranked as one of the best video game series of all time. And now it is a major motion picture. This has been something that's been in the works for well over a decade. I think all the way back to 2012. There were different people who have worked on this, who had a script, and then it dead ended. And now there is one that is out. And it's got a pretty all-star cast with it. Cate Blanchett, you got Jack Black, so a number of different people who are, Kevin Hart is in it as well, so a bunch of people in this, and directed by Eli Roth, who also was one of the writers on this one. So we got to talk to Eli Roth for just a little bit about this new movie, about his inspiration for wanting to be involved in it in the first place, and you can let us know how you feel about it as well in the comments if you're watching on YouTube, but you can also watch at kptv.com, click on the Fox 12 Now tab, on the Fox 12 Oregon app. Without further ado, here's Eli Roth talking about his movie, Borderlands.
Hey, Eli, thank you so much for having some time to talk with us today. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Good morning, Greg.
So, I wanted to start off, you've done so many different things, acting, directing, all of that, and in so many incredible projects. Borderlands comes up, this iconic video game franchise. What was the first thing that made you want to sign on and do this?
Well, I knew the game. I'm not very good at the game, so I attempted it, but knew it. But I love the sense of humor about it. It's just totally bonkers and unhinged, and it feels like it was made by lunatics. And I felt like it very much matched with my sense of humor. And I love sci-fi movies. I always wanted to world build. Growing up, seeing movies like Escape from New York and The Fifth Element and Star Wars, something with creatures on another planet, set 3,000 years in the future, that really appealed to me. But there's just a sense of unhinged silliness in the game that I love. I mean, it's an incredibly violent game, but it is so funny. So we knew with the movie to do it at this scale, we were going to make something PG. So I wanted to make something that, if I had seen this movie when I was 10, 11 years old, I think this was the greatest thing ever. So we had a great time making it.
I love that. I love comparing that to some of those ones too. I mean, Fifth Element, that's such an amazing film right there.
Right. Like every scene, every set, the costumes, the design, every extra. And that's what we got to do is just, I wanted it to look, not dystopian. I wanted it to look like you put all your fluorescent neon clothes in the dryer, put in some glitter, and it just blew up and half of them got burned. And that's what everyone's wearing. That's kind of the look and feel and aesthetic of the movie.
I love that description. Well, I mean, on top of that too, the cast, is incredible that you have signed on to this, I always wonder, with something like that, bringing a video game franchise, to the screen, when you go and talk to the actors, do you pitch it as the video game side of things, or do you pitch it as the sci-fi movie? Like, how do you talk Cate Blanchett into this?
Well, it's Cate and I are very similar senses of humor and sensibility. And we did House of the Clock and Its Walls together, and I had the best time working with her and Jack Black. So when this came up, she was the first one I went to, and I said, look, I don't know if you want to do this, but this is like a spaghetti western space opera sci-fi. I want it to be a mix of Fifth Element, Barbarella, Escape from New York. She goes, Escape from New York's my favorite movie. I was like, good, I want you to be like Snake Plissken, like badass, twirling guns, doing stunts, shooting. And then she trained, she was so into it. Once you have Cate, she's like actor bait, like everybody wants to work with her. So everybody jumps in. I called Jack Black next. I said, you're gonna be, Claptrap and be the annoying sidekick, and he plays the game. So he's like, oh, I love Claptrap. I want to be Claptrap. So he was, once you have Cate and Jack, Jamie Lee Curtis came on, Kevin Hart wanted to be in it, and then, this incredible new girl, Ariana Greenblatt, it's Florian Munteanu, just the cast we got was wonderful. Edgar Ramirez, everyone's coming in to have fun and do stuff that they normally never do. And but you don't say we're doing, they know it's adapted from a video game, but everyone takes their part seriously, but we're making just a big, fun, crazy movie, so it allowed for the silliness and kind of unhinged parts.
Yeah, I mean, well, amazing cast, and I guess that makes sense too. You have Kate on there, and everybody wants to join too. That's funny. So for everybody out there who plays the game, what would you want them to take away from going to see the movie? What do you want them to expect and then take away from it?
Well, I think expect a different experience in the game. The game is very violent. That's the experience of playing the game. It's an 18 game. The experience of the movie is a movie that you can take kids to, so they would go see the movie, love it, and then eventually get older and play the game. So, the movie's just, you turn off your brain, you grab the biggest bucket of popcorn you can, and you go and you laugh and you have fun. And that's the experience I want. I mean, there's a great message about finding your family, becoming who you really are, embracing who you really are. All that stuff is in there for sure. The movie definitely has heart, which is hugely important, but I just want people to go and laugh their ass off and have a fun time at the movies.
What more could you want than that? I mean, well, Eli, thank you so much for having some time to talk with us. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on bringing this to the big screen. Everybody's very excited, and it's out today. So
today,
go check it out.
Thanks.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, there we go. Eli Roth right here on Fox 12 now. And again, we do get to cover a lot of different things here with this show. Sometimes it's breaking news, sometimes it's deeper dives into stories that you see on other newscasts that we get the chance to really go into a little bit more. Or if you do see something on our other newscasts and you're like, I would like to learn more about that, or something anywhere really, feel free to send us an email, fox12now@kptv.com. Along the celebrity side of things, just this week we've had a few of those. We had Cesar Millan on for talk about Better Human, Better Dog, his new show, or his new season of his show. And we also had Gary Oldman on this week. the Gary Oldman was on Fox 12 Now this week as well. So just on that side of things, let alone everything else we've covered. So definitely go to kptv.com, click on the Fox 12 Now tab, and you can see a bunch of the stuff that we've covered. You can see it on YouTube. We've got a tab on there, or the Fox 12 Oregon app's another great way to watch it. And if you watched earlier today, you know that I am still recovering from eating part of the world's hottest pepper. So if you want the story on that, I don't know when you're watching this. If you're not watching live, go find that video. And there's going to be more videos that are coming out about that as well. But thank you, everybody, for joining us right now. We do appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon with more Fox 12 Now.